Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
He's made it to 20, he's gone! Touchdown! This is it, they have to score here! Getting underway for it. Walk-off home run! Here's a shot to the right
Welcome inside of the Brown Athletics Center. It's college basketball on the Southeast Sports Network as we're getting ready to go for a really good one tonight between the Truett McConnell University Bears and the Reinhardt University Eagles. What promises to be a thrilling matchup between these two and a lot of action in store. Interestingly, Truett McConnell has never beat Reinhardt University in women's basketball. Looking for their first ever win against this Reinhardt program tonight. Will they be able to do it? It would be massive for them. 20 in a row, they have been unable to topple the Reinhardt University Eagles. Looking for that big first win ever on the road against Reinhardt. Truett McConnell 12-14 this season. The Eagles have 19 wins, just 7 losses, and they're 11-2 at home in this gym in Waleska, Georgia. They'll look to keep it going, and it'll be interesting to see what they can pull together. We're going to take a short break while we go through starting lineups in the national anthem and return in just a moment with more coverage from Waleska.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Welcome back inside of the Brown Athletics Center, and we're meeting the starting lineups for these two programs right now. Glad you're along for the ride for what promises to be this great matchup between these two. Late stages of the season, just one game left for the Reinhardt University Eagles, and the AAC tournament begins next Wednesday in Kingsport. We'll have full coverage from there on the Southeast Sports Network. Truett McConnell University on the road taking on the Reinhardt University Eagles. Truett McConnell on the road this season 5-7. Reinhardt 11-2 at home. They did just have their streak of wins snapped against Bryan College in Dayton, Tennessee. So looking to bounce back, they won their last time out and looking to pick up an important win in the late stages of the season at home tonight against Truett McConnell University, who has never beat Reinhardt in program history. It would be massive to come up with one tonight. And we're underway in Waleska, Georgia. Long feed to Newell on the back side of the floor. And this one goes. 2-0. Reinhardt Eagles take the lead, 30 seconds into it. Truett McConnell working this all around. Off the mark. And the Eagles get a quick second possession. Running the floor with pace. This one won't go. A good look, green light for Noel Lavery. Lavery's been so good this season, 48.9% from the floor. From three-point range, 38%. Reinhardt University, the drive inside by McCutcheons. And she goes down as we get the whistle. Truett McConnell. Ball's loose. Kraft running the floor. Julia Kraft. Pass inside, now to the back door, and stolen away by the Bears. Taken out of the air by Alyssa Winters. Winters tees up Madison Aguilera. Violation, so Winters will inbound. Alexis Brewster dishes it away. Shoveled to the corner, TMU. Passing it around. 3 ball, this one goes! Alyssa Winters lights one off from downtown. My goodness. That's our first lead change of the night. TMU off and running. Bears will inbound to Alexis Brewster. Aguilera gave it back to Alexis Brewster to the corner. Madison tries the baseline, doesn't like it. From the elbow, Brewster runs the spin move into the double team and gets it to go with a little kiss off of the glass. 5-2, a 5-0 run over the last 2 minutes for the Bears. Floater goes for Julia Kraft, who cuts the run short. 1 point game in Waleska with 3 minutes and 10 seconds gone in our first period. Glad you're with us on the Southeast Sports Network. College basketball from the Brown Athletics Center. Truett McConnell University, a blown tire. That goes to the Eagles as it skeeters over the baseline. Haley Johnson just tosses that into the floor. Now we'll see McCutcheons go to work. McCutcheons has been really good this season, 38% shooting from the floor, averages almost 9 points per game. She's played in all 26. Kraft wants to go down inside and catches the foul from Michaela Stewart. Stewart's been really good defensively this season. 22 steals, 6 blocks. Tries to slow down Kraft, but just can't get her. First one goes. Kraft gets one at the line, and we're tied for the first time. Truett McConnell, Brewster tried to nail that one, but it clatters off the inside of the iron. 4 minutes gone in the first. Kraft running the floor with pace, and her floater won't go. Lavery spinning against Brewster, and the turnaround is waved off. Long outlet feed down the floor to Alyssa Winters. Driving down inside, the floater won't go off of the glass. Kraft to McCutcheons, across to Lavery. 3-ball from the wing, rattles out. We remain tied. 5 apiece, almost halfway through our first period. And honestly, this is a really low, really cold start for these two programs offensively. Both have been big scorers this season. It's almost surprising to see them with such low output in the first 5 minutes of a game. Working this around McCutcheons. Dish to Kraft in the corner is heavily defended by Kate Reed. Brinkley, Kate Reed, the Dalton, Georgia product. Ball's loose. Truett McConnell Bears have it off and running. Looking for help. Lovejoy stays with it. Brewster from the straightaway is short. This one off the floor and back to Reinhardt University. Quick handoff to Camper. Inside Lavery goes to McCutcheons, and she has it swatted out of her hands. Five all. We've been tied for a couple of minutes. Lavery off of the glass. This goes. Noelle Lavery breaks the tie. Already our second lead change of the game. 3-ball, this one is automatic. 3 lead changes in the first 6 minutes of play from Waleska. And the violation against the Reinhardt Eagles. A couple of changes coming for Reinhardt University. Lafina Campbell checks into the game. And we'll see Ava Queen inbound for Truett McConnell. Wanted to float that over the top. TMU unable to keep possession. Misguided her with the pass, and Madison has to stretch out to try and get to the ball, just can't get to it. Lavery inbounds for Reinhardt. Quick handoff to Kraft, who tries this for mid-range, and it's short. Off the mark, 3:47 to go in our first, a one-point game. Truett McConnell leading Reinhardt University. This is the 21st all-time meeting between these two programs. The Eagles lead the all-time series, get this, 20-0. Truett McConnell. Kate Reed, the Dalton, Georgia product, not far from home. And a violation along the baseline. Ava Queen was trying to drive her way down inside, turns it over to Reinhardt. The last time they played, TMU lost by just 10 points. That was on December 4th. 61-51, Reinhardt took the win. It's the 10th meeting between these two since 2019, and Reinhardt undefeated in that stretch, obviously. Julia Kraft runs the spin at mid-range, and the whistle as she knocks it down. My goodness. Julia Kraft, a graduate student and one of the more talented scorers in the Appalachian Athletic Conference, looking hot at home. And one. Reinhardt cooking with gas. It's 10-8. We've already seen 4 lead changes in our first 7 minutes. Eagles running the floor. She's all alone, and Campbell puts it home off of the glass. A 4-point advantage, the largest of the night for Reinhardt University with 3 minutes to go in our first. Brewster across to Stewart. Straight away, wide open, it's just wide. Queen couldn't knock it down. Lavery defended by Kelly. Campbell. Lafino went across to Van Dyke. She tries Lavery, who likes the long two. Stewart running the floor. And the violation sends the ball back with Reinhardt, and Lafita Campbell is not upset about that. Change coming for the Eagles. We'll see Kiara Simpson check in place of Lavery. Tony Campbell, the head coach of Reinhardt University, been here for some time now. He played basketball at Reinhardt as Lafina Campbell knocks it down. And Tony's been a staple in the Appalachian Athletic Conference since starting his career as a coach. Played back in the day. He was an assistant at 2 local high schools, one here in Cherokee County. Eagles take it away. Lafina Campbell knifes her way down inside of the violation. She'll take 2. Tony Campbell came to Reinhardt and joined this program as the assistant coach and then was promoted to the head coach position and has been very successful in that role. Off the mark. Lafina Campbell knocks that down. A couple of changes for the Eagles as Ava Queen will put us back underway. 1:40 to play in our first period. Reinhardt, their largest lead of the night, 7 points. Brewster sets a screen for Kelly. She comes across to Ava. Queen the entry pass to Brewster. Alexis through the double team. From the corner, Madison can't knock down the three. And the violation. This rattles around and won't go. This one goes for Simpson. Makes the lead 8. 1:21 to play in the first. Here come the Bears. Brewster from the elbow, away from Van Dyke. Kelly driving along the block and stole it away as we get the violation. Way too much contact for the liking of our referee on the baseline. Campbell will change into the game. In place of McCutcheons. Truett McConnell. The floater is knocked down. Really good ball by Stewart. Campbell down low to Van Dyke, off the glass this goes. Reinhardt maintains that 8-point advantage, which is their largest lead of the night. In the first 6 minutes of this game, we saw a tie and 4 lead changes. Reinhardt in control now. 30 seconds to play in our first period. Truett McConnell chasing down the ball. Brewster, off the glass this goes. Final 10 seconds of the first period. Campbell in trouble on the wing. 1 second. She just chucks this up as it kisses off the glass and won't drop. So that'll wrap up our first period of play. Reinhardt in control, 18-12. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Fry. And so far, it's been all Reinhardt University. Campbell loses it for a moment. Moon to Lavery, who knocks it down from mid-range. Looking for the entry pass inside. This is Brewster. Back out front to Stewart. Alexis Brewster, the three, too much on it. Eagles take over. Lavery to Campbell, she'll run the floor. Down low along the baseline, and this is off the mark as we get the violation. Still 8 points separating us. Couple of changes for Truett McConnell. Campbell gets this to go. Second one rims and drops, and now the largest lead of the night, 10. (22-12), 1 minute gone in our second period. Bears firing from long range. The three ball goes for Stewart. Unreal. An absolute moonshot. Eagles looking to respond. Wow, range ball for range ball. Lavery knocks one down of her own. TMU to the corner. And the violation called for by our official. Ten-point game, 25-15, Reinhardt leading TMU. This one goes from downtown as well. What a show we're getting in Waleska, Georgia. Ball's loose for a moment. On the wing, three ball on the way, and this one rims and drops. Oh my goodness. The perimeter is wide open for business. Violation down inside, she goes down hard. Stewart gets hit with a foul. Second one goes for Campbell. (30-18), a dozen-point advantage for the Reinhardt Eagles with 7:40 to play in our first half. Ball's loose, Lavery on top of it. Regathered by Lovejoy. Rounding the arc, Kelly. From the wing, the three on the way, but comes up short. Kelly's got it for a moment, and Coach Teague calling the timeout. Couple of problems. They're going to take a timeout, see if they can't sort it out. Tony Campbell and his Reinhardt Eagles, and we never really got the chance to introduce you to the coach of the Truett McConnell Bears, Teak Fields. He promoted from the assistant role with the Bears to the head coach role. He's been really good at the helm. 4-year player for the Lions of Emmanuel College during his days playing the game. 30-18 with 7:19 to play in our first half. About to get back underway. Floated back to the center of the floor. Ball's loose. TMU up to Winters. Wanted to go down inside. Lovejoy hands it off to Kelly. Down low, and the Eagles take it out of the air as the shot clock sounds. Reinhardt off and running, and the whistle. Shot clock problem again. Reinhardt making a couple of changes. Nyamun is off, Julia Kraft on, Simpson off, Haley Johnson in. Turnaround floater off the mark. Ball's loose. Here come the Bears. Truett McConnell's got a lot of room to play with. And she stopped along the elbow. Down along front of the Reinhardt bench. A dozen points separate us. 6.5 to play in our first half. Driving down inside. Kelly gets this to go with a little kiss off of the glass. McCutcheon's running the floor. Out near the straightaway. Floater rolls off the front of the iron. Kraft regathers to the wing. 3 ball on the way for Reinhardt. This one takes a big high bounce, and TMU's off and running. Bears pump the brakes for a moment. Wise decision. They want a quality possession on this trip down the floor. Fighting her way down the mid-block in the violation. Julia Kraft heavily defending Ava Queen. Queen able to draw the foul. Kraft has been crafty, for lack of a better term, on defense. 17 steals this year. A few blocks as well for her. Queen at the line this season, 87.5%, so probably not the player you'd want to foul and send to the charity stripe. First one goes. Queen has played it all but one for the Bears of Truett McConnell. Lavery puts us back underway. 8 points between these two programs. Fed to Kraft, now to the wing. McCutcheons gave it to Johnson. She'll try this. A long 2 is off the mark. Kraft lights one off. This rattles out as well. TMU, fast break points chance. She'll slow it up near the midcourt stripe. Kelly working this around the arc. Queen to the corner. The 3 ball's got too much on it for Kaylee. Reinhardt, long ball down the floor to Lavery, who gets this to go. Bank is open in Molesca, Georgia. Hit the drive-through on fast break points. Winters knifes her way inside, had some space, couldn't pull it off. Elena Van Dyke pulled in the rebound for Reinhardt, and Julia Kraft lets the three ball go. Juju Kraft, automatic from range for Reinhardt University. One of the best three-point shooters in the entire league. Living up to her name tonight in Waleska. We'll break with these two programs and be back after the timeout with more in just a moment on SESN. Back in Waleska and underway. Entry pass is errant. Reinhardt University, long feed down the floor. McCutcheons stands back on the straightaway. This is Kraft. Fights her way to the top of the block and grabbed intentionally by Queen. Tony Campbell sending LaFina Campbell and Camper onto the floor. Stewart off the inbound, kicks it back to Queen. Wanted Alyssa Winters, who had some room in the corner, but just overshot her. Quick feed, stolen out of the air by Truett McConnell. Bears down along the block. She fights it off the glass but can't get it to go. Regathered by Lovejoy. Truett McConnell going to have another chance with the ball. This is Stewart. Really good job creating a second possession for themselves. Couldn't get it to go on that first shot, trying for the fast break points. Couple of changes for Truett McConnell. Went to the corner, TMU. Floats it across to Alyssa Winters. Bumps up against Kraft. This one rolls over the top of the iron. Misfired by Lovejoy and taken in by the Eagles. Reinhardt. Fast break chance. LaFina Campbell wide open. Lavery knocks this one down from downtown Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, baby. Big collision. Everybody wants the call. This one goes. Reinhardt to the wing. Julia Kraft pulls up for three, and this one just off the mark. Boarded down inside by Truett McConnell. Stewart, the long outlet pass, comes right back to her on the front court. From in front of the Eagle bench. 2 minutes to play in our first half, 38-24. That is the largest lead of the night for Reinhardt University, 14 points. Long feed to Julia Kraft. And the graduate student just off the mark. This one rolls off the side of the iron. Brewster. No. Nia Moon into the game for Reinhardt, replacing Campbell. Truett McConnell inbounds out to the straightaway. Brewster inbounding. Alexis out to the wing. Stewart from the front court, pitched it across to Winters. She's defended by Julia Kraft. Onto the elbow. Brewster trying to back her way down inside, and from along the mid-post, she rustles the twine. What a bucket. What a bucket might be the perfect way to describe Alexis Brewster. She is just an absolute menace in the paint. This is Simpson checking in for Reinhardt in place of Mackenzie Franklin. Alexis Brewster at the line, not quite as efficient as she is on the rest of the floor, 71%. Averages 15.3 points per game, 46% from the floor this season. That's nuts. Yes, and one. It brings us within 11. We've seen 4 lead changes, 1 tie, the largest lead of the night, 14 for Reinhardt University. Simpson, away from Brewster to Kraft. Julia to the back door, driving down towards the baseline. This rattles and goes. Nice little airmail for Camper. Post it, sign it, stamp it, seal it, deliver it. TMU. One of the entry pass, Brewster out front to the straightaway. Lovejoy in trouble for a moment, handed it off. Winters went to the corner, along the baseline, the floater off the mark, and now off of the floor as the ball will go with Reinhardt. Eagles a 13-point advantage, just under 30 seconds on the clock in our first half. Here comes Reinhardt University. She backs up on the front court as there's still 15 seconds left on the clock. That's McCutcheons, who just crossed your screen and is checking in for Reinhardt. Niall Camper coming off in her stead. 15.5 seconds in this second. Reinhardt leading by 13, 40-27. 7 on the clock. 5, Eagles, Moon, 3 seconds. Nia drives, fires off the glass, it rattles and goes as the buzzer sounds. Nia Moon knocks it down, and with a smile, she'll head to the locker room to celebrate with her teammates a big lead after 1 half of play. We're going to take a break with these 2 programs. When we come back, we'll have the AAC standings, the league standings, what to expect at the tournament next week, and more on the Southeast Sports Network.
Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
At the Salvation Army, a shelter isn't just a place to rest. It's a chance to shed layers, let loose, and finally let it go. With your gift, a warm bed is just the beginning. It's the first night of a new day. When our homeless neighbors feel safe enough to close their eyes, they can see the way forward.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at SESNsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
Back in Waleska, Georgia, live from the Brown Athletics Center. Gabriel Schrei, glad you're along for the ride. It's the Truett McConnell Bears taking on the Reinhardt University Eagles on the Southeast Sports Network. Hi, welcome back inside of the gym. Glad you're with us. A really exciting first half of action between these two. It saw the Reinhardt Eagles take a commanding 42-27 lead after 2 quarters of play. We've got some Bears making some funny faces behind me. Hope we can catch them on camera. They're having fun. The guys are standing by waiting for their chance to get on the floor and compete. Before we get back underway, I've got a few cool things I want to share with you. So we're going to start with the standings for the AAC, move on to the league, and then talk a little about the AAC tournament, which is coming up next week. And we'll, of course, have full coverage of the tournament on the Southeast Sports Network. You can find out where to watch, get all the info, SESNsports.com/how to watch. This is your women's top 10 for the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Milligan in the lead, 17-3. They're just cooking with gas. U-Pike Bears are right behind them, and the men's team is actually leading the men's poll for the AAC. Johnson is third at 17-3. Reinhardt in fourth. Montreat in fifth. That's a look at your top couple of programs in the Appalachian Athletic Conference women's standings. Let's take a look at the entire league now, the NAIA. Dordt is out in front, 24-1, 536 percentage. And right behind them, Indiana Wesleyan, Southern Oregon in third, 23-0. Campbellsville in fourth, and Briarcliff rounding out your top five in the NAIA currently. Really, really impressive year so far. We'll, of course, as I mentioned, have full coverage of the Appalachian Athletic Conference tournament. The top 10 teams of both the men's and the women's team make it in. You can watch the tournament. Join Gary Justice and I on the Southeast Sports Network. We'll also simulcast to the Appalachian Athletic Conference Network, the digital network, at aacsports.com, or you can visit us, SESNsports.com/how to watch. You can download the app on your TV. It's super easy to do. It's on the Amazon store. We're on Roku, Stream. We simulcast some of the games to local TV networks. And the easiest way, everybody loves YouTube, right? So we're over 10,000 subscribers now. If you're not watching on YouTube, find us on YouTube at SESN Sports. And we appreciate you tuning in and being with us for what has been a really good first half of action tonight. 42-27 after two quarters. We'll take one more short break. When we return, quarter three gets underway in Waleska, Georgia.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Welcome back to Reinhardt University inside the Brown Athletics Center. Julia Kraft just off the mark. The graduate student, native to Georgia, has been an electric shooter for years for Reinhardt University. A super key piece of the offensive approach and attack. One of the best shooters in not only the Appalachian Athletic Conference, but the NAIA. Gabriel Schrei and Action Jackson with me in the broadcast booth. Taylor Jackson, the quarterback of Reinhardt University, and a student here as well.
And it's a great day to be an Eagle.
Entry pass down inside. TMU floats it out to Alexis Brewster. Brewster's in trouble as Johnson nearly strips it away. A scramble for the ball as we've got a collision on the floor. of changes. Johnson is off. Camper is on. Long inbounding feed up the floor. Madison Aguilera hands it off to Brewster. Alexis back to Madison. Madison's been good with it, 32% from the floor this season, 6 points per game. Lovejoy. Blown tire, TMU regathers, and the shot clock sends this with Reinhardt University. Doesn't get better than that, 3 possessions. McCutcheons from the wing, floats it across to Camper, and now back to her. Isaiah to Kraft, Julia inside. Camper backdoor, and it's stolen out of the air by Lovejoy. Well played defensively. Fast break opportunity for Aguilera. Looking for help, she's across the top of the block and gets the floater to go herself. 42-29 as the Bears get 2 back. 90 seconds gone in our third period. Entry pass now from the top of the block to the wing, and the 3 ball goes. Isaiah McCutcheons from long range. TMU Bears to the attacking end of the floor. Brewster hands it back off to Stewart. She knifes her way down inside. It's off the mark. Noel got the rebound. This is Franklin. Isaiah. A lot of heat inside with Brewster. Ball pinballs its way towards the midcourt stripe. Kraft hands it off to McCutcheons. Out to Franklin. Franklin's played in 21 this season. Loose ball taken by Winters. Here come the Bears. Truett McConnell off the side of the backboard, and the putback won't go either for Brewster. And we've got a player slow to rise, way back on the Reinhardt logo. Hopefully she's all right. Awkward landing, so will they check on her? We'll take a break and return in just a moment from Brown Athletics Center.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
back at Waleska, Georgia, and Mackenzie Franklin off of the floor, so hopefully she'll be all right. Fell down just behind the midcourt stripe, had to be helped off. Never want to see that at any level, but obviously on senior night, end of the year, hate to see that. Hoping for good news. Gabriel Schrei, Taylor Jackson, Southeast Sports Network, and we are about ready to get back underway. (45-29), Reinhardt a commanding lead. And this is their largest lead of the night so far. 16 points. We've seen 4 lead changes and 1 tie, but those all came way back in the first couple of minutes of play, all in the first 5 minutes. This is Alexis Brewster. 71% at the charity stripe. She gets both on this trip. Not surprised to see that. She's been electric. She was crazy last year in Kingsport. I'm excited to see these two teams play up north in Tennessee this next week. Lavery, floater is cashed in. Money ball.
She's been electric all year. I mean, completely like heading this whole entire offense. The Eagles have continually relied on her to score all year.
47-31, Reinhardt in the lead. TMU to Brewster, who fires right away over the top of Lavery. She can't get it. Another opportunity for TMU. Brinkley Kate Reed, the Dalton, Georgia product, sent it to Brewster. Now Lovejoy from the top of the block. This one's short. And I'm not sure if there was contact. Camper right in her face. Coach not happy about it. This one goes automatic. How about Alyssa Winters with a little shovel ball? McCutcheons kicked it around the arc. Lavery inside to Van Dyke. Back to Noelle. This one floated over the iron as well. Noelle Lavery cooking with gas.
That's just a great, just giving, just cutting straight in the lane. And Lana Van Dyke's just, keeping her eyes open, one of the tallest people on the court. Right now between her, Brewster, and Lavery, the 3 tallest people on the court. And she just keeps her eyes open if they would hit Lavery on the cut.
Kate Reed to Brewster. Alexis runs the spin move, and from mid-range, just short. Julia Kraft, the outlet pass to McCutcheons, who runs the floor. Kraft, the floater. 1,000 career points for Julia Kraft, the graduate student. She's been so good for so long for Reinhardt University. Some well-deserved recognition for her success, her hard work as a Reinhardt Eagle.
Absolutely, and she's a Cherokee native. Right down the street. And if you can see the court over here to the sideline, you see her. Her whole family is here, able to support her. That's just a great success for her.
That's great. Yeah, her whole family on hand. Big crowd of locals on hand just for Kraft, and very fired up about that 1,000th point she just scored. Well-deserved recognition. And we're back underway. Stewart running the floor. TMU across to Kelly. From the straightaway, she goes to Brewster. We're halfway through the third, 51-33. Driving, Kate Reed hands it off. Lovejoy, straightaway, wide open, it's short. Truett McConnell can't knock it down. This is Camper. Lafina Campbell Back across over to Camper, and now open from the corner, but can't knock it down. Kraft to Van Dyke. Lena wanted to go inside to Noel. Campbell, 3-ball, clatters out of the iron, and now Kelly. A couple of good looks. Reinhardt just can't get one to fall. Patient with the ball in that possession.
That's one thing LaFina Campbell with us still here, but that's one thing you always can count on with LaFina Campbell. She is a defensive threat, and she runs the board, and she is quick.
Really, really nice steal for LaFina Campbell. Those are the kind of plays you want to see out of a player like that. Makes a big-time move, gets on top of the ball, and Campbell comes up with her 34th steal of the season. Driving inside, the floater rims out. Stewart can't knock it down. And the fast break now will go the other way. Here come the Bears. Truett, McConnell. Stewart to the corner. 3-ball from Kate Reed. Clatters off of the iron and is loose. Truett, McConnell regathers and can't get it to go. They're still with it. Kate Reed tries again, and Brinkley fouled down along the baseline. 53-33. Reinhardt currently their largest lead of the game at 20. A couple of changes for these two programs. Fresh legs onto the floor and a break for the electric Noelle Lavery. A well-deserved break. Lavery, another one of those players that not only is one of the best in the AAC, but maybe one of the best in America. This one goes at the line for Brinkley. Kate Reed, the Dalton, Georgia native. Second one goes as well. Noelle Lavery is one of those players I could gush about for the entire broadcast. 17 points per game this season for the Reinhardt Eagles.
Absolutely. I mean, she's just that. She's one of those girls that you just can't stop, and then you have to game plan for her. But there's one thing I can compliment about the Lady Eagles here is they are playing with 3 freshmen on the court right now. And Isaiah McCutcheons and Camper, both freshmen that have been electric all season. And in previous games, I've commented on Isaiah McCutcheons and her defensive game. I've watched her smile and laugh while playing defense and just enjoying the time that she's out there.
Definitely a team that looks like it's having fun when it's playing. Brewster, another player that could drone on and on about how good she is. Stolen away out of the air. Reinhardt Eagles. Long feed down the floor to Simpson. From the corner, it's Kraft, just short. Rolled over the top of the iron and out towards the entry doors where the new athletic director of the Reinhardt Eagles, Jonathan Burton, collects the ball. Is that Coach Burton?
Absolutely.
Almost got me for a second. I almost said it wasn't.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I don't know if I've ever seen him not wearing a baseball jersey.
Oh, I know. On the field, he's got you have the baseball, but outside of it, you got to go business casual.
That's a good look for him. Very excited for him to get the chance to be the man at Reinhardt University. Jeff Portier took a role in South Florida, making the change for his family. And Burton is excited about this role. He relishes it, and his baseball program is already clobbering opponents by 10 runs every outing, it seems like. Still coaching that team and serving as the AD. Yes, 37 now for Truett McConnell University, trailing big time, though, to Reinhardt with 2.5 to go in our third.
That's one person that you don't want to have on the free throw line. She is pretty much just guaranteed.
Moon, no. Off the heel of the iron. Now Brinkley running the fast break. Driving down to the low post, fed inside, and this one floated home by Kaylee Kelly. Less than 2 to go in the third. Haley Johnson nearly has it stolen away, diving onto the ball, and it will stay with Reinhardt as they get a timeout just in time to prevent crisis. So we'll take a break with these two programs as well. 53-39, a nice lead for the Reinhardt Eagles. Back in Molesca, Georgia. 53-39. Gabriel Schride, Taylor Action Jackson. College Hoops on the Southeast Sports Network. We're glad you're with us. Crafty, floater from the elbow, rolls and goes.
That's good ball movement by the Eagles there. And Julia Kraft was able to win off the dribble, just get a nice little easy floater.
Kraft makes it look so easy night in and night out. Ball's kicked. Moon changes onto the floor for McCutcheons. Coach Tony Campbell right in front of us here at the table, courtside, calling out to Nia Moon. He's got her guarding Aguilera. Sent to Brewster. 80 seconds to go in the third period. Blown tire for Queen, but it's regathered by Kelly. Heavily defended by Camper. Sent across, the drive by Aguilera, backdoor, this goes. Ava Queen gets it to go. Back on the front court is Moon. Johnson to Kraft, three ball from the wing, and she gets it. This one goes off the glass for Alexis Brewster. She makes it look too easy.
That's something that you can't teach. She has the ability to, she's one of the tallest people on the court. She turned, scanned the floor, got her one-on-one, and she's able to finish the basket.
Shoveled across to Camper. Three ball too much, and that'll do it for our third period of play. And so Reinhardt a commanding lead as we head into the fourth in Molesca, Georgia. Back in Molesca, Georgia. Just getting started with our fourth period, 58-43. Really nice lead built for Reinhardt University and the Eagles. Truett McConnell. Cross to Brinkley. Now Kelly, defended by Camper, gives it off to Brewster. Simpson forces her to pass it back outside. Cooking Lavery, this one's off the mark, and Noel gets the rebound. Long outlet feed down the floor. This one, Simpson is short. Brewster uncorks one, the long 2 ball, knocked down. Just 1 minute into our final period, it would be a massive swing and a scoring explosion for Truett McConnell to come back. 3 ball rattles out. Simpson getting a change, Lena Van Dyke into the game. Long inbounding feed, overshot Aguilera. 90 seconds gone in our final period in a 13-point game. Stewart to Reed. Brinkley to Brewster. Along the edge of the block, tried to put that home with a bank shot and the foul. Alexis Brewster, 71.9% at the line this season. Yes. (58-47). That brings us within 11. TMU starting to heat up. Long feed to the backside. Van Dyke to McCutcheons. Aguilera harassing her. Madison, by far the smallest player on the floor. She is scrappy. Toss back over to McCutcheons. She tries to drive inside. Now Johnson along the baseline. Wanted the floater and a ton of contact as Tony Campbell wants the call. Shot clock got messed up on that. Campbell will inbound. And as the shot clock goes, ball is taken up by Kelly. Kaylee running the floor, looking for help. Dish that back outside to Aguilera, now to the corner. From the elbow to Brewster. Aguilera pitches it over to Brinkley, who knocks down the 3 ball. An 8-point game with just under 3 minutes gone in our final period, so we'll get a timeout on the floor taken by Reinhardt University. And as these two programs take a timeout, we're going to take a timeout as well and be right back in North Georgia. Don't go anywhere. back in Waleska on the campus of Reinhardt University. Lavery tried the floater. It's an 8-point game with just under 7 to go between the Eagles and Bears. Truett McConnell seeking their 6th road win of the year. They're 5-7 on the road this season. Reinhardt is seeking their 12th, a dozen home wins. They're 11-2 in this gym. Brewster gets hit with a travel and turns it over.
I tell you what, the Truett McConnell Bears are not making it easy for that 12th win either. I mean, what was a 20-point lead is now an 8-point lead with 6.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Lafina Campbell runs the floor. Loses Aguilera. The double team nearly gets her. Johnson to Kraft, wide open. Julius just short. Madison on the fast break wants the points herself, and Kraft gets the rebound. Eagles. Campbell contested, wide. Johnson will inbound. Campbell tries again from the wing and misses the same spot. It's worth noting this is a 10-point game in December of last year. That was the last time these two teams played. I mentioned it before you joined me. Truett McConnell's women's basketball program has never beaten, not once, in 20 all-time meetings have they beat Reinhardt University's women's basketball program.
The thing is, though, with that is they make it a game, though, each time they are played. I mean, they are not giving it up easy. I mean, they are making it into, like I just mentioned a few minutes ago, it was a 20-point lead for the Eagles here. Now it's an 8-point lead, and the Bears are not going anywhere. They're going to continue to fight and continue to make this a game.
We looked at it coming out of the half, but another quick look at the top 10 in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Milligan leading the way. Pikeville Bears right behind them. The Royals, led by Brian Lahan, up in Knoxville, Tennessee, and that's a special group. Hannah Johnson out of Bradley Central. Sloan Carpenter, that is a dangerous group in the future. Reinhardt University, number 4, a couple of dangerous players on this roster as well, looking to make some noise in Kingsport starting next Wednesday. We'll have all the coverage of the Appalachian Athletic Conference men's and women's basketball tournaments. And a quick look at the league standings. Dort, number 1 in the nation, followed by Indiana Wesleyan, Southern Oregon, Campbellsville, and Briarcliff, rounding out your top 5. Southern Oregon still undefeated at 23-0. Unbelievable. About to get back underway. Coach Tony Campbell is talking to our referee. Looks like they've come to an understanding. Campbell talking to his 5. They'll go back onto the floor. TMU going to send Brinkley back onto the floor, Madison Aguilera, Kaylee Kelly, Alexis Brewster. And rounding out that 5 will be Stewart. Reinhardt, it looks like we're going to see more of Lena Van Dyke, Julia Kraft, Noelle Lavery, Haley Johnson, and Campbell. The referee has some quick words for Tony Campbell. We've got some sort of disagreement. I'm guessing it's the number of fouls.
I can't tell, and I'm over here trying to read lips as we're across the table. But she's been talking to the stats table now for just a few minutes, trying to figure everything out.
look at your officials at the table.
So they have one and one folder. We should have a phone.
You do.
Yes, on me. I got it.
Okay, we've got it figured out. And it sounds like the officials and the coaching staff of Reinhardt University are in agreement after talking that out.
Then the discussion was over how many timeouts each team had. The Eagles took their timeout with Julia Kraft and her thousandth point, but then they took 2 more timeouts. So each team still has 2 timeouts, and they were saying that they didn't have any left.
8-point game, 5.5 to play. Alexis Brewster gets us started. Footed across to Queen. And now Kaylee. Brewster back outside. And the shot clock as Lavery contests Brinkley. She couldn't get it off in time.
That's good defense by the Eagles. Lafina Campbell was making it very hard for Madison Aguilera to get the ball and to get her offense set up.
To the elbow. Johnson remains an 8-point game, halfway through the final period. Aguilera to the corner. She's wide open for 3 and gets it to go. We're within 5. The closest this game has been in the second half. Campbell responds quickly. It's back to a 7-point game. Alexis Brewster. Ball's loose, regathered on the wing. Fired from range, and Aguilera gets it to go. 4:20 to play. This is Campbell. We're within 4. The margin even tighter than it was a moment ago. Four minutes to play. 6-point game. Aguilera to Brewster. Yes, the long 2 knocked down. Still within 4. 3 ball from the wing. It goes. Campbell knocks it down from range. And the whistle. Simpson and McCutcheon's coming onto the floor in place of Van Dyke and Johnson, who will get a break.
That's what you want to see out of the Eagles. You want to see them respond to the way that Madison Aguilera and Alexis Brewster are playing. I mean, they went back and forth. That is one person that you need to have somebody on at all times is Madison Aguilera to get her offense and set up for the Bears.
We've got a full house in Waleska right now. Great crowd for senior night. 3 ball, Sales, can't get that to go. Lavery will inbound for the Eagles. 7-point game, 3:20 to play. This one goes.
That's 4 straight possession points from Lafina Campbell. I mean, 4 straight possessions where she is taking that mid-range jumper to the free throw line and just knocking it down.
And we keep it rolling. 3 minutes left to play, 67-60. Moving quickly. Tried to go inside. Campbell staying on her toes. Unreal footwork.
As Lafina Campbell with the steal there, she was actually sitting on her tippy toes, trying not to step out of bounds, and was able to contain her balance and continue to play, and was able to draw the foul.
Campbell gets her 35th steal of the season with 2.5 minutes to play. Reinhardt needed that. Leading by 7, that could be huge. McCutcheon's running the floor. Fed down low from the block. Kraft drives. Out to Simpson from the Eagle bench. She goes to the far side of McCutcheon's. Reinhardt pulls up for 3, and this one goes for Julia Kraft. She nailed it from downtown Atlanta, Georgia. 2 minutes to go in a 10-point game. If TMU wants to come back and win, they've got to start right now. Truett McConnell, the Bears, coming off of a pair of losses in a row, as this is off the mark. 88-61 to Milligan on the 5th, lost to Pikeville 69-53. Likely going to drop this with 90 seconds left and trailing by a pretty wide margin in Waleska, Georgia. And they've got one regular season matchup left before the tournament starts next Wednesday. They've got to take on the Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan University out of Athens, Tennessee. That'll wrap up their regular season schedule. They're 12-14 with 90 seconds left in this. You've got to finish in the top 10 to make it into the AAC tournament. Reinhardt University well in the tournament. No chance of them missing it whatsoever. As this one goes under the basket. TMU will send Brinkley Kate Reed to the line, but not before we take a timeout on the floor. Reinhardt comes to the bench. TMU at the bench coming together. And so we'll take advantage of the time as well and talk a little bit more about what's coming up for these two programs. So as I mentioned, Reinhardt coming off of a loss and a win. They won last time out, but lost to Bryant on the 12th, 82-70. Able to turn it around, beat the Knights of St. Andrews 75-55 on the 15th. That was on the road. Now they'll hit the road one more time. They've got one game left. They've got to take on the Koalas of Columbia in South Carolina. Then they'll head to the tournament starting on the 26th. And I mentioned we'll have full coverage of the tournament, SESNsports.com/how-to-watch. I feel like the song Hotline Bling really fell off.
Oh, man, it definitely fell off.
Remember how good that song was in like 2008 or whatever? That was like the most important song in 2008. Or whatever.
It wasn't that long that long ago, but I mean it was.
What was that?
Good. Was that 2018?
That seems
somewhere around there.
That seems too recent. Like 14 maybe. I don't know, somewhere in the middle. Lafina dribbling through traffic, 65 seconds to play. Look at the handles. Kraft back to Campbell. Lavery out near the midcourt stripe and the violation. Calls against Kate Reed. One change for Truett McConnell as Lovejoy comes in place of Ava Queen. McCutcheon's to inbound, looking for Lavery. She's got it.
the Eagles right now, just playing four corners. They just want to run as much clock as they can out and contain their 8-point lead at this point.
45 seconds to play. Mid-range, automatic, 10-point advantage. Reinhardt played their game plan, stayed strong. This will be their 21st all-time win against the Bears of Truett McConnell University, and TMU still will have never beat this women's basketball program.
Hey, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And Reinhardt University, history's past, they have been one of the best teams in this conference.
Got a lot of fans standing in front of cameras right now. Come on, guys. "32 seconds to go. "72-64. Tons of pushing and shoving. Coach Teague can't believe it. Shot clock is off. Quick whistle, the violation on Brewster. What a great turnout. Lavery, with 22 seconds, is intentionally fouled by TMU's Bears as well as Lovejoy grabs her. Referee sent Kate Reed out. That was her 5th. I think we're trying to figure out.
That was 11. It was 11. So how many fouls is 11 now?
She just has 2 now. 22.
This is the referee talking at the table.
Okay, no problem. We're good.
We're good to go.
A little miscommunication there on the fouls between number 22 and number 11 from Lovejoy.
I'm confused too, so it's okay. 74-64. Timeout on the floor. TMU going to take advantage of the time, get together, talk strategy, see if they can't pull something out late. And so as they get together, we'll take a break and be right back. Back in Waleska, Georgia. Inbounding feed, 21 seconds on the clock. 74-64. Haley Johnson checking in for Julia Kraft. Brewster at the line to shoot 2 for the Truett McConnell Bears. Excited to see her in the tournament. Oh, we've got a clock problem. I was wondering what was going on. Somehow we've got 22 minutes and 2 seconds on the game clock and on the shot clock. That's a long shot clock, 22 minutes.
They're saying the decimal point isn't working on the box.
This isn't working. This button isn't working.
Hold on. Split 23 seconds and then just get it as close as you can. Hold on.
Not much you can do if the button doesn't work.
20, you said
Other than make jokes about it, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Somebody roughed up the equipment.
Oh, you know how to do it.
Yes, Brewster gets it to go. We did get the clock fixed for the record. Yes, Brewster, 2 for 2 at the line on that trip. 8-point game again. Johnson tries to slip around Brinkley. Intentional foul by Kate Reed. And so that sends Haley Johnson to the line. She gets her first to go. Johnson gets pulled to go. Every time I see Haley Johnson play, I think of Sigrun Olofsdottir that played for UT Chattanooga. They look very similar. That's a compliment, I think.
I don't think she's as tall as she was.
Sigrun's pretty tall, I think.
Yeah.
But also undersized for the level she plays at.
Absolutely.
Five seconds left to go, 76-66. Probably the wildest mismatch of size I've ever called was a UT Chattanooga basketball game, women's to be specific. They played Mississippi State last year and upset them. It was the first top 25 win for UT Chattanooga in like 14 years. 2 of the starters for Miss State were like 6'7". Wild. That's wild. And the buzzer will sound in Waleska, Georgia, as she just can't quite knock it down. And we'll wrap it up. A big win for the home team. The Reinhardt Eagles take it in fashion on senior night. 78-66. The big victory at home. Their record rises 20-7, a dozen wins at home this season. They have never been beaten by the Truett McConnell Bears, who dropped to 12-15 and 5-8 on the road. We'll have coverage of the men's game coming up and senior night if we can fit it in just a moment. Again, the final score, 78-66, the win for the Reinhardt University Eagles. That'll do it for us from Waleska, Georgia. This has been a presentation of the Southeast Sports Network and Tri-Media. All events streamed on our networks are broadcast live, and our copyright material, today's game, will be archived inside of the Apper platform where you viewed it and available for replay.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shrine Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shrine Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in.